Hey guys, what's up? I got another one for you. This whole race thing that's happening right now about culture appropriation and everything is going at the direction that it's just a moral point game. It's the most stupid thing that I've seen in my life. First of all, let's look at the video. Remember, if you like the content how I think, bada bim bam boom, like, share, subscribe, all the mumbo jumbo. Look at this freaking video. Hit the beat, son. Black DJ was accused of wearing blackface at the Arizona PTA event by woke education leaders. Says he was horrified to learn of the complaints and the initial thought that it was a joke. How can that be even possible? How can you even normalize something like this? I'm like, look, it doesn't make any sense. If I look at this guy, if I look at this picture, I'm like, I looked at him. The only reason I was thinking like, is it really a white man with a black face? Because if a white man does a black face, he will make sure this part is kind of the same color. And I believe only because of this, instead of asking him, they decided it must be a racist because that's good for moral points. And they blamed him for that. And when they realized that he was black, they were like, oh, maybe he did use some color to make himself look blacker. I'm like, wait a second. That's kind of stupid. The PTA at Hopi Elementary in Phoenix entertained the crowd at its largest fundraiser of the year on April 9. It was a success and drew in over 300,000 for essential program and services that are not paid for by the Scottsdale Unified School District. You gotta be kidding me. You raise so much money and the first thing you want to focus on is like, what? Blackface? I'm sorry. If you're gonna get 300,000 for as a fundraiser, even if it was a blackface, I don't care. It's money. But the fact that you're focused on and then you labeled a black person as a blackface, I'm like, dude, even if you dressed a blackface, the skin color change is super little. Why don't you go watch House? That black guy, look at all that skin tone under his face. Oh my god, it's whiter. Is he wearing a black face? I think not. But you guys are kinda stupid because it happened to me too. White, am I black face? It depends also on my light. If it whites my face too much, depending on the light, am I white face? After the fundraiser, Stuart Rose reportedly emailed the principal complaining about Hunter. Roden is an instructor at the Arizona State University who also served as a Scottsdale School District Equity and Inclusion Committee. No wonder you think like that, you stupid person. Equity. He questioned the PTA acceptance of blackface, wherein a person, usually white, because it can be a black person too, or a yellow person, or a red person, really man, paints the skin to portray a black person. Maybe. I don't think any black person paints it. And even if he does, because he thinks most black people were very happy and good dancer and he wants to portray something, that's bad too? I know, man. The practice has its roots in early 19th century's American theater and is now widely considered racist. Yes, I agree. It's a bad thing in a certain way. But then again, back then, they were making a joke about it. So if somebody is trying to pretend they can dance cool and have fun, I don't care. The usual blackface, I don't care. If they tease me in a negative way, I don't care. I have enough things to care about. I'm not saying that it's not a bad thing to do, but I will never feed something that I don't have time to care about. Control your feelings. Because if you have feelings in that direction, they have a reason to keep dressing it like that. They need somebody to acknowledge that so they can laugh at you. If you don't react, nobody cares. They will stop. Do you know how many people wanted to shake my hand at school like a gangster as if they're black too or something like that? I'm not gonna be like, nah man, kiss my ass. Why would I do something like that? And with time they realize, hey, I don't need to be gangster cool. We can still be friends. If I did that, I wouldn't even have any white friends studying in Holland. In a Facebook post last week, he apologized to the dude for the mistake, only to then double down, they always have to be right, suggest that Hunter was wearing makeup to make himself look darker. Oh, let me be clear, a black man, apparently in blackface, is entirely different discussion than a black person. But however, I did not state that the person was white. So the fact that you did not state that the person was white, that means you already look everywhere for people that seems to have a darker skin color on the face, so you can suggest, oh, you're wearing a black face because your neck is white. Next time somebody flashes you with their pee-pee, you're gonna be like, oh, blackface, hey! It was assumed that was my intent. Oh, my feelings. And perhaps it was, but nonetheless, looking on his Facebook pages, it seems at the very least he is in darker makeup, if not blackface. I am completely mistaken in its lighting of the patio. Yes, there is a sun, and depending on the sun of certain black people, yeah, they might be whiter. Look at my full light in my face. So here is what I want to say. Yeah, I had to say that. Want to. I apologize to the dude for the implication, but the sentiment still stands. Blackface by anyone in this day and age is problematic. I also apologize to the folks who reposted and made other statements based on my assumption. That's like somebody visiting me at my house and I punched him. Bam! Why are you so defensive? I got kids. I wasn't sure if it was you, so I started punching just to be safe. You invited me, you top. I think I got my point across. Let me know what you guys think. It's just that I don't understand how people can be such a victim and they prefer to get moral points to prove something. And now the fact that he labeled it in a way that blackface is so bad that anybody can do it, so we have to be attentive about it. Now he normalized that everybody is gonna look around for anybody with a black head. Just to justify by their breast color, oh, you have a black face. I know, man. If you don't counter it, if you don't inform people, nobody complains. So they think, oh, everybody agrees. That's why I make this video. So let me know if you agree. Should I make more anti-black videos? That's a joke. But you get my point. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Like, share, bada bing bam boom. Subscribe and see you guys next time. Peace.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong.